Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rusty's Late Night Sudoku Stream. We are playing a art puzzle from the Sudoku Store. You can find the Sudoku Store on BlueSky, the other services. They have a outlet on both Amazon and where you can purchase, download, or wait for delivery of hard copy if you go with Amazon. The Sudoku Puzzle hard copy is kind of nice if you're just looking for something that you can take along with you and pull out a pencil and paper and solve on the road. Not conducive to, or it's not the smallest form factor you can get. That would probably be to go ahead and order the PDF and my Kindle and work from there. My process is to have the PDF and work. All right, I've got the puzzle loaded up here. See if I can solve it. And I've been solving puzzles using the process of saying, okay, where can I put a number and what are my options at that point? For example, I can put up to 2 numbers there, and that's square, and this square. This one, I've got 3 possible cells that I can put a number in. So I need to do that with the ones. Here we've got possibilities. And of course, I got 5 possibilities. 4 possibilities. 4 possibilities here and 5. And all of them are available in these squares. And then we continue on. Anything we can actually solve, we'll go ahead and do that. And we've got to solve everything here. And then we earmark these here. As we solve them, we may end up with a situation where a solution makes available another option like this one. That solving that one says this is not a B, which leaves this one. And we may get that with 1s, 2s, and other numbers as we play through. So the 4s, possibilities here. 1's 1 with it. 1 has a possibility. Looks like I've got possibilities. Over here, I've got 2 possibilities. And here, I've got pretty much all of these are open. Well, actually, these 4 are open. I'm not going to mark anything there. So 5 there, 5 there. One of these 2 is going to be a mark for both. 5 and this 5 along with, okay, this 5 say that the center column is full. One of these 2 is going to be 5. And let's see, we get a 5 here and here, saying that 5 has to be one of these. Well, this one says, can't do that one, so give me this. Over here, we've got place for 5 well, and that says this can't be 5. This one is a 5. This one becomes a 1. That doesn't change anything else. Point. Well, that does change things. I a 1 in one of the, or in these 2 spots, and that actually gives earmarks and marks for all of the 1. All right. Get 5 here, pair of 5s here, pair of 5 here. So well, this says this one can't be a 6, so we have 2 cells that can be a 6 here. That makes 2 possibly a 6. One of the things that might do for us is say this can't be, for example, a 2 or 3, or a 2 or something else. So we could say, actually, we could say this is going to be a 9, because 9 can't go here or here. This one says it can't be here or here, so this is going to be 9. One of these two is going to be a 9, and I've got them here blocking this one, so this one's going to be a 9. We've got the 2 possibilities for 9. Go ahead and mark them. Kind of early for that. We haven't marked all the 6 yet, but 9s are got fairly quick on that at this point. So that's going to be a 9. So 9 is going to be one of the 2. All right, so back to 6s. We got 5 and 6 here. So now what do we got here? One of them is going to be a 2. And one of them will be 8. Don't have anything blocked that column. So, but that does mean that one of these is going to be an 8. Let's go back to the 6s though. We got a pair of 6s here. Here. Now we got 5 possibilities for 6 here. A whole bunch of them. Everything's possibly a 6 here. Point. And we got 4 possibilities for 6 plus 4 possibilities here. So, and 3 possibilities. So let's try something else. What a 7? Got 7 here and here, meaning one of these is going to be a 7. Let's not unmark that 9. Over here we've got a 7 here, so this one can't be one of the 2 is going to be a 7. This one is a 7, this one is a 7, so this one is a 7. That means now way too many options for 7s. Down here I've got 3 possibilities for 7. Over here, however, I've got 2 possibilities. They match up with the possibilities here as well. All right, let's take a look. We've now got 8 marked. We've got an 8 here. 8 are already marked over here. 2 marked here. Look at this. This is the only place 8 go in this square. So one of these has to be an 8 down here. That means I've got possibility for an 8 here. Don't know which it's going to be yet. I do know that I've got possibility here. That means this is going to be an 8. This will be a 2. This not. 9, 6, 9 here, 1, 2, 1, 8, 1, 8 here. So this is becoming a 2. That'll probably help get one of these 2 is now going to be a 2. And one of the 2 will be a 2. All right, we were looking at 8s though. We've got a pair of possible here. Like I've got 3 possible 8 here for the moment. Not mark those. One of these is going to be 8, one of these 8, and I got 3 possibilities here as well. All right, now we look at 9s. We've got possible 9s here, here, 1, 2 here, possible here. 9 marked here, 9, 9, and 9 marked here. All right. That actually has somewhat useful. So anything else here? All right, up here we know got a 1, here. This 2 says this can't be a 2, so one of these 2 is going to be a 2. That means this can't be a 2, so that is a 2. Doesn't help down here yet. We'll get so put a 5, 6 pair here. How about 6? Well, we get a 1. How about we get cross here. 3, 4, 5. So 6s. I still got possibility 6. Possibility 7, and an 8 and a 9 are given. All right, how about down here? I've got a 1. How about 2? We've got that can't be a 2. I've got 4 possibilities here. So we're going to skip that. 3 4s. Got possible mark here. Okay, there's possibility 5. About 6. Nothing is really impinging upon where I can have 6. I guess I've got a pair of them here, but that doesn't match up with a pair up here yet, or anything, or nothing over here, etc. So 6s are not going to be an issue. I've got 7s already. 8, we've got a pair of possibilities. 9 with us. All right. One of the things we could do is I've got both 7, 8, or 7s and 8, or a 7 and 8 in here, plus a 5 and 8. Could theoretically mark these 2, but I don't think that's a good plan. We shall see. All right. So going back to here, 3 possibilities for 6. However, since we get a 1, 3, 4, and 5 here, pair of possibilities for 8, pair of possibilities for 9, pair of possibilities for 7. Means really you only have 2 possibilities. We have 4 possibilities for 6 down here. How about over here? So we've got 1 down here. Actually, yeah, we have a pair of 1s, a 2, a pair of 4 mark, 5. 6 is going to be one of these 3. 7 is going to be one of these 4. And 8 is going to be one of these 2. So I mark the possible 8. We got a given for a 9. All right, 1, 8 here. So down here we've got possibilities for 9, possibilities for 2. How about 4? At the moment I've got 4 possibilities. Possibility 4. I've got 5 given. 6s. I've got 4 or 5 possibilities. 6. 7. Got 1 7 marked off, so I get possibility 7. And everything's open for 8. And we've got that, like I say, has marked 9. All right. Try something here. If I make this a 7, that becomes a 2. This becomes a 6. Comes up with a 5 here. This becomes a 7, 5, 8. Down here. This becomes a 4. Doesn't stop here. Okay. However, this becomes a 5. One of these remains possibly an 8. I don't know which offhand. Does mean that one of these will be an 8. We already kind of knew. Not a 4. So we're back to having one of these 4, which we had. Block again. Alright. That's not doing me any good. Let's try this one. Looks like it might be a little bit more useful. So I got a 7 here. Try 7. 6 here. Gives this a 9. Becomes a 6. Becomes 8. This a 9. Over here, this becomes an 8. And this is no longer 7. So whatever we have is up to 6 here. And that means this one's going to be a 6. Oh, that can't. Alright. So that 7 is not a 7. Try a 9 here. 8, 6, 7, 7. Down here we've got 6 now, which means 7 is going to be a 6. Neither can be a 7, so this is 7, 5, and 8. 9 here. 8 here. Will be a we get now down to possibilities for 6 here. So that 9 is not a 9. A 9 here. And here 6. 4. Nope, that gives me a block as well. Alright, so running into a situation where we've got many options. Alright, how about over here? Does it help me any? If I go to 1, 8 here, this becomes a 1, this becomes an 8. That now becomes a 9, 7 here. 4, 1 there, there. This becomes a 6. This becomes an 8, 7, and 2. And that's so. We started with the 1 there. Flip to the 1 here. That into an 8. That an 8. A 6. 7, 9. Not effective 1 for here, however. We pick something. Okay, one of these has to be a 6 now. Here mark 2 as because this one can't be. See anything else? Got a 6 and 9 here. So that makes it into 9. These will be an 8. Don't know what yet. Possibilities for an 8 there. We do know this is going to become an 8 now. Here becomes a 9. So 2. This becomes not a 9. This becomes a 4. 8 and 6 are possible here. And let's put something here. This is now not a 6. It is. Reason being is it has to be in one of these two because of this one and in fact all the others. Dark cost 1, 2, 3. Cost first here. Match up top. top, we have a 1 and a 4. 8. So this is not a 4. This is a 6. And this becomes a 7. This becomes a 7. So now that's 7, 6. Oh, that's 6. Well, that may be a 6, but it's blocking this now. That can't be, or one of these was going to become a 6. All right. Back up. Back to 1. There we go. All right. So if I make this a 2, 7, one of these two will be a 2. 1, 4. Oh, that makes this 6. So 5 and 6. And that can't be a 6. That's wrong. So with this being a 2, doesn't help us all that much. All right. 5 and 6 to try. There's that in 5, that in 2. I've got a 7-4 combo here that we're working with. Block 8 here, so this comes in 8. Does not block the 9, but does block this 5. Fives are no longer an issue on the board. Turns this into 2. So 7, 7 here. We will come back to that, I'm sure. However, let's see. Okay, we've got 4 possible 6s at this point. What 2s? We've got 2 possibilities for 2 here. We've got a 3 already. Possibles for 4, 5. 4 possibilities for 6. Although based on the number of options would presume it looks like one of these two would be a okay. Sure. You'll see. All right. I'll put over here. That mess of things we did over there. Clear anything up. We still have that pair as a 9. Pair is a 2. 3 and a 1 already. 4. We still have 4 possibilities for 4. 5. 5 possibilities for 6. Right? Possibility 7. Possibilities for 8. And then the possibilities for 9. All right, up here, go ahead and drop in these 2 as possible 6. Let's see. Possibility 6 here. Possibility 7. Possibilities for 8, 9. Possibility for 1, 3. Possibilities for 5. 4 possibilities for 5 possibilities. 6. That's way too many. Oh wait, no. And like I said, 4 possibility 7 for 8 and the 9. Okay. Down here I've got a 1 possibility 2. 3 possibilities for 4, 5, 4 possibilities for 6, possibilities for 7, possibilities for 8, possibilities for 9. Okay. 6 is the wild card here. Time to fill in all the extra options. 6, we got 6, 4, 5, 7, 7, 7, and 7. Okay. And down there, 4 possible 6. Two, 4s, 5, 7, 9s are marked. All right. Now, start up here. Here at the point where I get hunting. If I get anything useful out of this. So 7, 9, 8, 7, 4, there. These is a 7. 4, 9, 6. So now this 6. We got a block there. So let's go back to that. And instead change this to a 7. Um, 9. Oh, there's been a possible 6 all along. 7, 7, 4. So a 6 1 character there because 1 in it now has 1 in it here. All right, that might make a big change. 9 here, 2, 7, 4, 6, 4, 6 here, 4, 6, 4 there. Use that over here. This over here becomes a 6, 9, 7, and 8, and 9, and we finish up with a 6. Well, that took a lot longer than I would have liked. 27 minutes and 19 seconds. Let's get that posted and get the solution posted as well for everybody on BlueSky. And you're welcome to join and take a look or follow me there or look for the Sudoku store. I'll be posting follow-up as well. I wish you well. I wish you a wonderful day, wonderful night, and see you again. Maybe. Have a good one.